Yo, what's the word? Back with week 14, end of the week recap. Today's April 2nd, Thursday, April 2nd. Markets close and observe it's a Good Friday tomorrow. And yeah, let's get to this action. So today the market gapped down during pre-market. And those two yellow lines that you see on the chart is where I drew the pre-market lows. That was my entry for this play. I thought it was just going to bounce off of that, and you can see that green candle where we currently at now. There was one before it, like a little doji, and I figured that it was going to bounce up off of that, and pretty much did. Right now, you can see I'm trying to get in the trade, and I get in the trade unbeknownst that it's the fucking wrong play. I was supposed to buy calls saying that the market is going up, and instead I bought puts. And I didn't realize until the market actually started going up, and I'm losing money. And I caught on. I'm like, yo, why the hell am I losing money? I ain't buy the right contracts. So anyway, I catch my mistake. As you can see right now, I'm out to play. I probably lost like $14, $15, and I jump in the right direction. I was hoping for a little bit of retracement so I could get in, but it didn't really do that. So I jumped in, and then I pretty much waited for my exit, which was the 200 EMA on the 1 minute, or the 5 minute rather. And that's that orange line up there above. So that's where I planned on exiting. And I'm just at this point, I'm just watching the market do what it do. You feel me? Yeah, so you can see the market is just breathing right now, up and down, up and down. Currently on the 1 minute chart, and just facing a little bit of resistance on my EMA, and then breaks past that, and you see the numbers doing numbers. That's what I like to see in the trade. When I get in there and it just starts going in that direction, these long drawn out trades for an hour, I don't like those. I like in and out. As a matter of fact, the whole duration of this trade was no more than 10, 11 minutes on everything. So this trade I made like four and change in 10 minutes, bro. And or was it three and change? Either way, I'll post the P&L at the end of the video, but the fact that I made hundreds of dollars in 10 minutes is just a testament as to why I love the market. You know what I mean? But back to the trade. Market's going up. At this point, you can see the red is where I kind of set my stop limit, and I'm out the trade at this point. You can see when I switch to the 5 minute, it actually hit the EMA right there. Right, so it hit my exit. I probably should have stayed in longer. No, I definitely should have stayed in longer because, at the end of the day, at the end of the market or trading session, the price was at like $800. So I probably would have been up. If I stayed in all day, I would have been up like 2 racks. But I didn't, and it's cool. Here's the P&L for today. Now here's for the week. And yeah, that's where we at with it. Week 14, down and out. Another one for the books. I'll be back week 15 with a few trades, and at the end of the week I'll do my recap. This week I traded 4 days, no, 3 days. Yesterday I didn't trade, and out of those 3 days, two green days and one red day. So that's where we at with it. Thanks for tuning in. I'm tuning out.